Shine down! Think you can get away? Let's play!
Another test.
Here we go! Illusion shattered! Time to broaden the horizons again. Down. I see everything. Everyone hold hands. Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Inazuma shines eternal. What in the world? Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Thanks, Traveler.
Are you okay, Gun?
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Since last time, in essence, but the tune was perhaps there was no... Either way.
You really think so? Also, Paimon's really curious about how people from Fontaine think this fairy lady looked. Ooh, like a crystal fly's wing? Actually, Gunyu, if you had to save a drowning person, how would you go about...
Huh? Me? Well, I'd get them to the shore. Once I was sure that they were going to be okay, I'd slip away without a sound.
Got it. So basically, Ganyu's the type of person who doesn't like taking credit for her good deeds.
No, it's not like that.
Well, she was probably...
As far as I'm aware, you'll be able to confirm it. I've been in Leo.
Sounds great!
I've prepared a gift for her to mark the festival, just in case. Cloud Retainer spends most of her days Never mind. Traveler?
Seems like this is a tough decision. Paimon gets my... Wait!
Why did you come here? Ah, Yay! This trial was prepared by... The training is much to her signature.
Is it?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Travel. If you're ready. Access denied. We're way behind schedule.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised. Way behind schedule. We've completed the task. I agree.
Ganyu?
The training's not...
Huh? So there are more trials?
No.
Who is it?
Conqueror of...
Huh. So it's Shao.
I found him unapproachable at first. He's already waiting.
Of course we are. tired from trying to keep up. Don't either of you need to take any breaks?
I can't.
Huh? Did we?
She doesn't like to travel, so in the past, true. Since she's not here,
Uh-oh. Well, got it!
please go on, Paimon.
Our goal here is to find the... We can't hear any...
Yes, I think that's fair.
So, all we have to do is get the Traveler to... You know perfectly well that Paimon can't swim. Just trust Paimon. The water's pretty deep over there. Help! Help! Someone's drowning! If only there was a kind-hearted Adeptus here to save us! Oh no! Whatever will a Paimon do?
What is going on?
How do you feel right now?
Why don't you say something? Okay, fine. We're looking for an Adeptus, but if the Adepti aren't gonna say...
It wasn't me.
Yeah, so this Adeptus?
And I am not.
No way Paimon would have suggested this idea if she'd known how awkward this would...
Glad you're okay. As far as I know, the one you seek is no Yaksha. And your actions here caused others a great deal of worry.
As ever, the conqueror of demons comes and goes, just like the wind. Right. I didn't dare to say a word just now. How's your training going, Shenhe? Oh,
Earlier this morning, I noticed she...
please excuse me.
Sure.
It sounds like Ganyu and Shenhe have gotten a lot closer.
Yes. During the Ganyu arranged accommodations for me in the city, but when I try to blend in, sometimes I'm supposed to... Oh, is that what it is? Noted. So, you came looking for Master today because you want...
Yep. Oh, speaking...
Music?
Okay, I'm done. I also left her a note so that she knows where to find us.
Yay!
We were just talking about the...
Oh, really?
This is the place. I enjoy training here to the sound of music.
Oh no! Paimon's gone deaf! Paimon can't hear anything! Oh, whew! Paimon hasn't gone deaf after all! Anyway...
The faint sound of birdsong.
Oh, okay, fine.
And a melody is...
Hey, why don't you just sing that one melody Shen has heard before? It'll probably help her to
Oh, was that...
That was a melody...
It felt like... As I watched you when you hummed that...
Wow, Shenhe. Music definitely has the power to bring up memories. It's like, what about you?
I know some local the songs of the sailors down at the docks. The little ditties that the vendors call... Yes, that in the past, whenever I heard the sound of those, Nenny and Leo probably view me as a non-human. And they are right, in the sense that I never could, at least, that's the view I held in the past. Only more recently did I start the way those melodies, even though we come in that sense.
You go, Ganyu.
Yes, technically speaking.
Thank you.
Once the days are warm, I've planted many...
You...
Nonsense. I have cultivated it. I will save some for decoration. We can feast on...
Then,
Do people
It doesn't matter, okay? You got the point across. No need to split hairs. Paimon's more concerned about your idea of a girls' night out.
Who dares refer to one not by one's adeptest
Master?
Our greetings.
double humph? One has well, shall one lead the way?
I still have to complete my training for today, so I will bid farewell to
Very well. Await my arrival at one's abode later this night. On this occasion, you can your favorites.
If you want to release a Shao Lantern, come and find us anytime.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Is this? Cloud Retainer, why did you...
Ganyu is of course familiar with the name Guizhong, but Guizhong is long ago sea gaze.
Paimon remember...
He was an old... Once he had brought out the treasure, it would predictably become the center of it as Adepti. His treasures...
Cloud Retainer, you are getting competitive again.
What kind of nonsense?
No kind of nonsense. She always sought to make... It also helped that...
You...
Anyway, who would dare? Back then, one was always bothered by how the cups Rex Lapis brought were always too square for one's taste. Then you are... Even one could... Each of those... We would drink together. Streetwood rap...
Streetward Ramp?
That would be Ping.
Oh, or...
Alas, long as one should have guessed. No matter. In times gone by, one quarreled oft with Guizhong concerning mechanical principles. We each had our ideals, and neither would yield. Under the pretext of a social gathering, one invited the impartial Rex Lapis to judge the quality of our creations. But Rex Lapis declared that Guizhong's obscuro vulpus mechanism was superior. Though one was too proud to acknowledge it, in one's heart, one knew that Guizhong was indeed the superior talent in the mechanical arts. As for the story between Guizhong and Streetward Rambler, that begins with a certain bell. In Guizhong's opinion, while mechanisms were no substitute for human composers, they were yet capable of producing simple but fine melodies. But Streetward Rambler believed music to be an expression of the soul. An emotional enterprise that could never hope to be replicated by machinery. They argued endlessly, until one asked Rex Lapis to intercede. He confiscated the bell and designated it for ceremonial use. Thereafter, one would often find them convening in the mountains, discussing music, mechanics, and all the affairs of the mortal world. But these good times were not to last. War broke out between the gods, and soon engulfed the Guili Plains. Guizhong was overpowered by the enemy, and fell in battle. When Streetwood Rambler and I arrived at the scene at long last, all that remained among the ruins was her lifeless body. After this, at Streetwood Rambler's request, Rex Lapis granted her the cleansing bell for safekeeping. To honor our friend's memory, one made a few finishing touches to her ballistic device. Many lantern rites have passed since then. Many greetings and goodbyes. Upon what do you gaze? The Guili Plains?
No. It's... everything.
We think of human life as like a lantern that's lit one minute and extinguished the next. But are we Adepti so different? Perhaps as dust settles after a storm, we too must one day return to the world below.
One has always been austere and private by nature, and has never relished socializing.
What?
Just because one, but in the end, back when they were ripe, that cleansing bell was one of Gui Zhang's proudest works.
Wait! And she also said...
Streetward rambling. That bell, as for her, as soon as Streetward, after all.
Whoa! So they were
The cleansing bell, but Streetward the two once Once upon a time, music would go many years past before she... Which brings one back...
But...
One was also great in response, though the strings that...
Aww.
I just remember being... although I met Gui Zhang
Gui Zhang was quite... Had you not decided to search for that mystery Adeptus, perhaps these stories... As of now, you know the truth. Do you intend to discuss this with her?
Do you mean...
Precisely. The passing of...
If I may be so...
Oh?
I've been in Leo Harbor, but this doesn't bring the city or its someone as though these immortal, no loss can ever be. Ping has helped, though it is heartbreaking to lose a kindred spirit.
We even asked Madame Ping what she thought about adding a music... when we get back.
Why don't you come with us? It's been a long time since...
Is not every land...
I disagree. Each new day and each new year is different from those that have come before.
Very well, then one will be off. If the other old fossils have sneaked away into the city to amuse themselves, one shall soon find out.
All right. We should be getting back to... Say...
Allow one to take back one's praise from...
What?
One observed that you were making no effort to leave, and returned to chasten and hasten you. This time...
Whoa!
It appears you made...
Oh,
Miss Illuminated...
Said what,
Cuz, you're the one who's...
Street word. One, given that lantern...
Huh? So... This'll... Cloud Retainer and
let me think. What a long time ago that was. Even more astonishing, perhaps, is the fact...
Who's...
We like to call her Gui Zhang. After all, although Gui Zhang did not...
so...
Once upon a time, but as she marveled at the... She told us that to with the smallest and a human...
She always... That her mechanical...
Speaking of mechanics, Cloud Retainer...
Of course. Gui Zhang and one both put an immense amount of effort.
As Gui Zhang once said, it takes it when I see the...
Madame Ping looks very emotional right now.
Of all...
Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yeah! We've been dying to... Oh, also, with you being such a music expert and all...
I can make arrangements right away.
Oh, as much as I don't it's been a long... And there was a period of time whenever I started strumming, it almost felt like she was, no matter how much...
So the past still weighs heavily on...
Oh, I would be lying to myself if I... But that is not to say that despite this... Just look at this potted plant.
It takes an honor.
Be that as it may, I shall...
Well...
Granny! Whoa, what's everyone doing here? Did something bad happen? Ah, and now we've spooked.
Oh, that's well. In that case, happy
Lantern. I will leave Mr.
Huh? Does it have to be right now?
It seems Ganyu still.
What a pity.
Since it's been so long.
Gladly.
When you next see the
You got it, madam.
Thank you all. As for that melody,
Wow.
when that time comes, wherever her spirit may be among.
All right, let's go tell Mr. Dvorak the news.
Neighborhood.